And we are live. Welcome to the Keep the Faith podcast. I am your host, Tori, and with me I have Miss Charlene McKnight of For Giving Hearts, and she's going to be discussing with us today the Healing Space event that's coming up on tomorrow. But you guys know how I do on the beginning of the show. I like to play some inspirational music, and this song that I'm going to play is by Greg O'Quinn and Joyful Noise. And I want to dedicate this to the family of Chris Chico Wright. Last week we missed a lot with Charlene because I was going through my grieving process. I'm still having a difficult time dealing with it and accepting it. But slowly but surely I'm getting there. So I want to dedicate this song to Chris's family, especially my bestie, J Love, Janice, his mom, his children, and everyone that was connected to Chris. This is for you. And like I said, the name of this song is I Told the Storm. Jesus, that was hard to stop that song. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't cry.
Yes, great song. You made it.
Oh my goodness. But I just want to tell people before we get started, never hold grudges. Tell people that you love them because tomorrow is not promised. Just love on people as much as you possibly can.
Mhm.
Um, if you get angry, forgive quickly and just let things go. Because, like I said, it's just, I'm still in awe right now because I still can't believe Chris is gone, but it's starting to sink in. So, of course, I like to shout out to Jamel Lyde. I'm partnering with him with 119 Media Group, and I'll tell you guys more details about that towards the end of the podcast. If you would like to be a sponsor, or if you like to advertise your business on any of the podcasts that's a part of 119 Media Group, I will give you that information at the end of the podcast. But nonetheless, I have Miss Charlene McKnight, the founder of Forgiving Hearts, and she's going to talk to us today, discuss about the event that's going on tomorrow. And actually, it's called the Healing Space for Grieving. And
Yes.
if you're grieving, this is definitely something that you should actually come to on tomorrow. So she's going to tell us all about that. And also, Charlene, before we do before we get into the event that's coming up, in case there's someone that's watching that may not have seen you before, explain the significance of the organization Forgiving Hearts, how the name came about, and just explain the organization before you get into the event. And the floor is yours.
Awesome. So thank you again, Tori, for having me. I really appreciate it. As you mentioned, I am the founder and executive director of Forgiven Hearts, and Forgiven Hearts is the baby, basically, of my love of community service. And as you mentioned, life happens, and we lose people who are near and dear to us. And I lost my older brother, and then my baby brother. And so with losing both of them, the baby brother passing in 2017, I wanted to do something in the memory of both of them. And so I decided, I would combine my love for community service, our love as McKnight children for many things, but giving, combine it all into one under the umbrella of this nonprofit organization that we now call Forgiven Hearts. And Forgiven Hearts is representative of the 4 McKnight children. Again, in memory of my 2 brothers, and then I have a twin sister. So put us together, we are the Forgiven Hearts. Every part of the organization is very personal to us, down to the logo, down to the 4 targets that we have. 444 is just our number, but the logo colors are our birthstone colors. So every part is just very personal to us, just serving the community is very personal to me. So that is how we became Forgiven Hearts. But I always want to mention also Timmonsville High School and the amazing club that I started when I was there. It was called the Whirlwind's Heart Club. And because that was also so near and dear to me, I wanted to keep heart in the name of this organization. And so again, for children, we loved giving many things, but giving being one of the prominent things that we had in common. And then hearts from the Whirlwind's Heart Club. Put it together, you have Forgiving Hearts. And that is how we became the organization we are today.
All
Hi,
right.
Nella. This is my sister, okay? The other heart.
Hey, twin. I call her twin.
Yes.
And tell us about, it's called the Healing Space. Tell us about the Healing Space that will be going on tomorrow, the time, location, all the
Yes.
details.
Absolutely. So Healing Space, as Tori mentioned, is going on tomorrow. So it initially is at its core our caregivers slash coping session, tip session for all those who may be grieving, whatever it is that you may be grieving about. So that probably includes all of us. So it does create a healing space, an open space where you can come and receive tips and support in a group setting. And many people, it's amazing when they come, as we had the event in 2019, hated that we didn't do it, couldn't do it in 2020 because of COVID, because it's like one of our favorites. But when people come and they sit, in this case, sit in their own little section, because we want to still be as safe as possible, they find themselves opening up and wanting to talk and share their experience, share their truth, share where they are. And even for those who may come, who may not quite be there where they want to talk openly, they come because they want to listen and they want to receive information and receive tips. And that works all the same. So it's an event that can meet you wherever you are. And that's the beauty of it. Even for me, of course, for Giving Hearts, we are presenting the event, but it helps me as well because it also gives me the opportunity to help people and also receive help. And as we did in 2019, we have the fabulous Janice Alford, certified grief counselor, coming in. You mentioned her earlier in the live, and she is just amazing. She, when people walk in their purpose and when they're doing something that they're called to do, you can see it. It's all over them. It comes out of them, it exudes out of their pores, and that is exactly what happens with Janice when she steps to the mic to sing, or steps to the mic or in front of people to provide support for those who may be grieving. So she's returning, and we're super, super excited. And what is so cool about what she does, she has crafted this session in a way where she is presenting colors and the use of colors, and she pulls it out of you. You think nothing is happening, like really seriously. You don't even understand what's happening until it happens. And then it's like you wake up and you're like, whoa, that was powerful. But she has this program that's pretty much put together where she walks you through it. And so it's presented in what many people feel is like a paint and sip, whatever that sip may be. And in our case, this juice, water, whatever that we have. But she presents it as so, and because that's the popular trend. But again, you realize very quickly that it is more than just a painting session. It's more than just a coping or a counseling session. It is something that definitely revitalizes you and leaves you feeling more empowered, more in control of your life. And so that is why it's so amazing to me. And even William Stooks of AYS Media, we're having it at his facility. And so we had it in 2019 at his facility, and now he has moved to a new location. So we are super excited that he wanted us to even come back this year to have it at his facility, because he said, absolutely. He said, y'all are married to me with this event. And I said, okay, we'll take it. Well, we know that we always have a place to host this event. And he said this is one of his favorite events because he loves to see the expressions on people's face, and that the joy that they end up having if they didn't have it before they left, or more joy that they end up having, clarity, smiles on their faces. And of course, you walk away with a full belly. You walk away with your artwork. You walk away with your self-care toolbox. We really hook up the participants because we really want it to be a self-care session. So it's not someone trying to pry into your business. It is one of those ones where I can tell you right now, go ahead, put your guard down. Go ahead and let all the anxiety you may have about the event go, because I have anxiety, but I'm telling you right now, it is one where you're going to walk in feeling so comfortable because we are generally so happy to see you, and you're going to feel, the joy and the sense of welcomeness when you walk in. So let me say this before I forget while I'm talking about the location, but it is at 101 F South Cashua Drive, 1001 F South Cashua Drive, and it is across, you all, from the Walmart Market. So if you know where the market store is, the Walmart Market store on Cashua Drive, it's in the plaza right across from that. So you won't miss it. He has all his signage on the outside in that plaza. Come meet us there, 5:30 to 8:30, but you have to register, okay? Register via Eventbrite. We have the links posted on all of our social media. It is limited seating. If there is a higher demand, we will not even hesitate, okay, to book and do another session because we want to help as many people as we can. But of course, we want, because COVID-19 is still here, we still want to be as safe as possible. So it is limited seating. We will require masks to be worn. You will have your own workspace, so know that you're going to come in feeling comfortable with that. We're checking temperatures as well, because we don't want somebody coming to get sick. You come into a healing space and you leave getting sick.
Right.
So we're taking all the precautions necessary to make sure that we're doing our part to stay safe, so that you can come to a healing space and leave feeling healed or in a better space than you were when you came. So the unique part for this event, we are offering free, all of it free, everything free, literally everything I mentioned to you earlier, Tori, free. But on
Mm-hmm.
top of that, you get to get free neck and shoulder massages. Now we know, if you can get a good massage and you can get it for free, you better come on through the doors, y'all. When I say self-care, okay? And if that's not something that you want, you can get your hands or arms massage. We still want to be as safe as we can be, so the mask can still stay on while you get these massages for free. Okay, we have Alexandra Arthur coming. She is a licensed esthetician. Y'all, Alexandra is coming, y'all. Free, y'all. Free. So walk in, okay? It's going to be, again, a self-care session. I believe, Tori, if I'm not mistaken, we have maybe 3 or 4 spaces left, and that was as of probably 4:30, 4:45 when I
Mm-hmm.
checked the signing sheet. But please make sure that you go ahead right now. If you hear me, go ahead right now. And if you want to, but you cannot, please send us an email or DM us on social media, so that we know, hey, we do have more people who are interested. If you see the pictures and lives go up tomorrow, comment under the feed that, hey, I want to do this. When can I do this? So that we know we have more people who would like to do it. We know there are more people who need the service. We know there are more
Right.
people who can benefit from it. But if you are willing and ready to attend, let us know. So again, that's going to be an awesome event. 5:30 to 8:30. Just so much going on, so we don't want anybody to feel rushed. It's going to be relaxed enough so that if you want to do a little bit of painting first, you want to go ahead and say, I'm ready for my massage, because maybe you need to warm up a little bit to the crowd first. We understand. Okay, we want you to get the care, the self-care opportunity that you need tomorrow night. So we can't wait to see you.
Absolutely. And of course, I'm gonna encourage people to come out, because let me tell you what I did last week, which wasn't a good thing. That's why I encourage people to come out. Last week, when I was going through my grieving process, I think
Mm-hmm.
one of the one of the things we should not do is to like go into a dark place
Mm.
and just ball up and cry. I think it's important to be around people that they don't per se
Mm.
know exactly how you feel,
Yeah.
but just be around people that's going to love on you, and you're going to just come together and just have a good time enjoying each other's presence. Because last week I just, like I said, went through a dark period, and I
Mm.
had to force myself to go to church. I went to Bible study
Mm-hmm.
on Wednesday, and we had an awesome event on Saturday. We had a tea time social on Saturday, which was powerful.
Yeah.
But I had to literally force myself to
Mm-hmm.
go. But I'm glad that I got out to be among people.
Yes.
Sometimes being amongst people is what you need. A lot of times, and I know for me, like Janice always tell us, just sometimes just your presence,
Mm-hmm.
just being there, even if you gotta sit in silence,
Yes.
people need your presence before it happens, during the sickness or whatever the case may be. They need you before, during, and especially
Mm-hmm.
after the funeral is when people need you the most. So continue to check on people, and if they don't respond, don't take it personal, because
Right.
everyone grieves in their own way. For me, I don't like to talk. I
Mm-hmm.
may not answer my phone. I may not respond to your text, but don't take it personal. Everybody grieve their own way.
Yes.
So just continue to check on people, continue to love on people, and allow them to grieve. And remember, there's no time frame on grieving, but just continue to be there. But people need to know that you're there. And like I said,
Right.
if you just have to sit in silence. And I know sometimes for me, I'll just like when I tell people, I just tell them I love them, send the praying hands, and just let them know that I'm there. Because
Mm-hmm.
we don't always know what to say. And I know for me, I just pray. I know to pray and just to be there. So just I
Mm-hmm.
think you should come out tomorrow. I encourage everyone to come out tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome event. I'm
It
excited about it
is.
because last
Yes.
week I was just like, oh Lord, my eyes were swollen last week from so much crying. I was like,
Yeah.
Tori, you can't do this to yourself. You're gonna make yourself sick. So I encourage you to come out if you can. Make sure you register.
Yes.
Go to
Register.
Eventbrite, and it's called Healing Space, right,
That's
Charlene?
right. That's right.
Healing
Healing
Space,
space.
and it's presented by For a Giving Heart. So make sure you register. It's going to be an amazing event, and it's
Mm-hmm.
from going 5:30 to 8:30.
8:30. Yes.
And make sure you reiterate the location because I don't remember. What's the location
Okay.
again?
Yes, it's 101 F South Cashua Drive. So it's in a plaza. It's in the plaza that's right across from the Walmart Market. Okay, on Cashua Drive. So we have the Walmart that just has like the groceries. So if you go, there's a gas station by it. I believe it's a CVS or Walgreens also right there at the corner. So you can't miss it. I think it's a Walgreens right there at that intersection. And then
Is it
there's the
Walgreens? I was thinking it was a CVS.
you
Or
think
is
it's the
it
CVS?
both?
Well, see, I think CVS may have been on the other side of the street, but I think that one closed. And then
Okay.
on the other side of the road, I think is the Walgreens.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then it's the Walmart supermarket. So right
Okay.
across the street is the plaza. And again, it's AYS Media. And the name of the building studio is AYS Imaging Studio. So you meet us there. It's going to be a fabulous time. No exaggeration. I promise you. After the first one, I had people coming up to me and they were saying, so and so went to your event and they just came to work talking and talking about it. And there were people who were out of Florence. Okay. We had people traveling from Marion, Dillon, even Sumter, and everyone. And so what resonated with me and what stayed with me from the last one was the supporter, FGH supporter, because she became a supporter after that. And I appreciate her so much for that. But when she left and she had to drive back to Sumter, and I believe it was an hour drive for her, she said,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even mind the hour drive home. And I was like, oh my goodness, yes. I was like, okay, that spoke volumes to me,
Right.
right? So it felt really good to hear that and to hear other people, they heard about the event because their coworkers went back to work just talking about it. And it just warmed my heart because we knew we felt it, while it was happening and when it was over, but to have those testimonials come back to us, it's just powerful. So please come out, you all, if you are in a place, okay, wherever that is, it may be an unfamiliar place. You may
Mm-hmm.
know where you are. You may have been there before, but if you want to come, even if you're not again at the point where you want to talk about it yet, but if you just want to be in a positive space, a healing space, register and join us tomorrow.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm
Yes,
so
yes.
excited. So excited. Now, what also before we end the live, I'm gonna mention like I said, I'm with 119 Media Group. I'm not in the studio there. I'm actually home today.
Yes, yes,
But
we're
I
home
want
today.
I want to mention that 119 Media Group, if you would like to be a advertiser business or any of the podcasts, you can email mediagroup119@gmail.com. And the podcasts that are under the umbrella of 119 Media Group is Fit for Your Health podcast, Tangity of Life podcast, Real Talk 360 podcast, Perseverance, and of course, Keep the Faith podcast. And if you would like to be a guest on the Keep the Faith podcast, you can email me at faithisnecessary@gmail.com, or you can call or text me at 843-920-8120. That's 843-892. I'm sorry, I'm saying my number wrong.
You're fine. You're fine.
Listen, my I'm still trying to bounce back
You
from
making it through.
the
Yes.
grieving process.
Yes, you're
Is
making it through.
843. You could call or leave a message or you could text. That's 843-920-8124. 843-920-8124. And of course, if you would like to get in contact with Charlene in regards to For Giving Hearts organization, Charlene, give out all of your handles, your contact phone number information. Also, if anybody has questions for the event on tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. So if you have questions, want to reach out to us because we have taken calls because again, with an event like that, some people want to know ahead of time more in detail. And so we've had to speak to people and walk them through the event with no problems. So please reach out to us. You can go to our social media pages and to learn about what else we have going on. Because Tori, I do want to mention tomorrow is also Red Nose Day. Okay, so we're like doing double team things tomorrow.
Okay.
So thankfully I have my team together, and so I've had to send messages and things that I want them to post
Yes.
ahead of time so I can be present, really present at the event. But you'll find more information about Red Nose Day tomorrow. Um, being tomorrow on our page, and literally just a quick snippet about that. It is basically raising funds. It's a comic way of people coming together, using comedy and laugh and joy to raise money about such a serious issue, and that is childhood poverty. And so we're raising money each year. We have a goal of raising $250, and that may not seem like a lot, but it is a lot. And in fact, hold on, I want to make sure I say the right thing with the $250. And we've met the goal and have exceeded the goal every year. But with the
Mhm.
$250, if met, we will be able to provide. Hold on. 2,500 meals. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. If we raise, when we raise and exceed our goal, $250 can help provide at least 2,500 meals secured by the Guaranteed Partner Feeding America on
mhm.
behalf of local member food banks like Harvest Whole Food Bank and like the Low Country Food Bank, two of the big ones here in our service area. So we're raising money. Go to our link on our social media page to click and donate. Help us meet that $250 goal so we can secure at least 2,500 meals. But they also provide shelter and medical service as well for people here in America and across the world. So Red Nose Day, when you donate, Tori, you get your nose, okay? Because we know a lot of people may not be out and about yet, so they still have the virtual nose that will be sent. A link will be sent to your email once you donate, and you can snapshot away, post your Red Nose Day picture all over your social media so that people will know that you donated to Red Nose Day. So you will see a lot of that tomorrow. Support both if you can, but please let us know if you have questions about either one. You can contact us at forgivenhearts@gmail.com. Forgivenhearts@gmail.com. You may call us at 864-381-8430. Again, 864-381-8430. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. If you like to visit our website, www.forgivenhearts.org, you will learn about all of those and more. And we'll be posting our winner for our week challenge for our 7-word story promoting mental health tomorrow, because submissions end tonight at 7. So if you are considering or were considering and you just haven't gotten to it yet, you have about an hour and 20 minutes, okay, to submit that 7-word story promoting mental health. This week, the word you have to include in your 7-word story is self-care. And once the winner is voted on by the board, we send $25 either via Cash App or PayPal. So we've done that every week. Shout out to all of our winners. Last week, our winner was Miss Patty. She's a teacher and she's so sweet. She wanted us to know that she was going to use the money to buy end of the year treats for her students. So it's just amazing how doing something to promote wellness and mental health touches one person, and then in her case is going to touch all of the kids in her class who are going to get those goodies with it. And so she's spreading kindness by using it to help other people. But it may be something that you just need for you, and if that's
Right.
it, that's a blessing too, because maybe you need gas money. And so hey, $25 can go a long way, right?
Absolutely.
So submit those 7-word stories. You have to go to our social media or email and DM us or email it to us by 7 p.m.
Okay.
tonight. Okay, so you still have
Okay.
time, everybody.
Well, listen, I'm gonna submit mine when we get off this live because
Yes,
I forgot about it this
it's
week.
okay. It's okay.
So I'm gonna submit mine, but I look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. I will be there tomorrow. Charlene will be there. Now,
Yes.
twin coming tomorrow. Am I gonna get a chance to see the twin tomorrow?
No, she is actually going to be manning the page and
Okay.
manning all of the posts because we're I hate to bombard one live with so much, Tori, but there's so much going on this week too.
Yes.
We have our FGH Redbox Initiative page, which is a separate Facebook page from our main group. But
Yes.
we have Period Poverty Awareness Week, and so she's going to be continuing to man that page and putting out information tomorrow on top of manning the main FGH page
Okay.
to post the information not only about Healing Space but also about Red Nose Day, because we like to give our shout outs as people make donations. We like to post those out because
Right.
this is the thing, I always it's such a debate. It's just one of those things. But I know some people are like, why do people always have to post when they do something good for somebody or whatever? And I get it. I think for me is if it is done in a braggadocious type way where you're doing it because you want the whole world to see how amazing you are, I understand, that's
Yeah.
not necessary. But I truly believe, and of course, most of the time they're probably saying that about individuals and not organizations, but I even believe for individuals, there's a discreet way to do it, especially if it's a, very sensitive issue. Maybe you provided something. Like if I provided somebody, since we were just mentioning Period Poverty Awareness Week, if I provided you with some feminine hygiene products, okay, I'm not going to blast your face all over social media about that, right?
Right.
So there's a way to let the public know, let your supporters or people know that you're helping people in decent and in order. But I really believe that we need to broadcast it, because whenever we pick up these phones,
Yes.
whenever we get that remote, whenever we
Yeah.
turn on the radio,
Yes.
we're getting the negative left and right. We don't have to
Right.
ask for it. Nobody has to say, hey, tell me all the bad things that's happened today in the world. Oh, you're going to get it.
Right.
you know,
Absolutely.
so it is so good for us to see again the good things happening, again presented in a decent, an orderly way, but it's a good thing. So we like to give those shout outs. So Twin will be helping man the page, and she's so
Okay.
awesome. She's so awesome. So that's what she'll be doing.
Okay, sounds good. Well, listen, like I said, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The event is going to be from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you register. It's very important that you register it, because space is limited.
Yes.
So make sure you register. I registered like I think a couple of days ago. I
Yeah.
almost forgot because you sent me the link, and I was like, wait a minute, let me register. And I actually mentioned to some folks today to register. So I'm going to send out some reminders tonight to make sure that people register, because it's so important for us to
Mm-hmm.
register. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it because last week
Yes.
I don't want to be in that space I was in last week. Last week was
Right.
not a good space. So I'm just doing this tomorrow. And then folks that was asking, I normally do karaoke on Friday. I didn't even do karaoke last Friday. But listen,
Yeah.
my non-singing self is going to be there Friday.
Good.
Listen, I'm coming out the darkness this week.
You
I'm
gotta
not
have
doing it.
fun. You gotta have fun. Yes, you do. Whatever that is for you, whatever that looks like for you.
Yes.
If
So
it's good, healthy, clean fun, do it.
absolutely. Absolutely. Like you said, register today, folks.
Yes,
And matter of
register.
fact, you said there was like 4 slots left. That's probably gone by now.
They may be literally. So if they're gone, y'all don't forget. Send us an email, send us a DM, because we literally will schedule another one immediately. So, but we need to
Okay.
know that there are actually people who want to come to it. So again, we'll do it just like that. Just send us a message, DM us, email us.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you guys for watching. Charlene, you know you're part of the family. You're like
Yes,
part
I
of
appreciate it.
you're part of the Keep the Faith podcast. So you guys make sure you register. We look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. Like once again, the event is from 5:30 p.m. until 8:30 p.m.
Mhm.
And what is the location? Tell the name of the location and
Yes.
the name of the
Yes.
venue and also the location again.
Okay, Healing Space tomorrow, 5:30 to 8:30 at 101 F South Cashua Drive. And again, that is right across from the Walmart Market on Cashua Drive. AYS Imaging Studios. Again, AYS Imaging Studios, 1001 F South Cashua Drive. Across from Walmart Market on Cashua Drive.
All right, sounds good. I'll be there with bells on tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you missed the beginning, go back and watch the replay. Okay. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.